Hey everyone, welcome to the video. In this video, we are going to see a dev tools inside of Bruno, which helps you to debug and test your APIs if encountering with a particular bug or if your request is failing, what is the cause, or what's actually happening there, and how you can debug that thing. So we are going to see two things first. One is recently we introduced DevTools console, where you can actually write a script and you can write a script and you can see like if anything bad or anything issue happening with your script, you can debug that inside a console and you can see the more information about network proxy certificate inside a network tab. So this is the one thing about DevTools, and another part of DevTools is available DevTools. We already talked this in our Bruno product walkthrough. If you are not, if you want to see the whole walkthrough of all features which Bruno have, I have created a separate video which you can see on my channel. But here the second part of DevTools is how can decode the JWT token, JSON Prettify, and converting JSON to YAML. So this is the second part of our this video today. So let's get started with step by step and how you can test and debug your APIs. So the DevTools which I'm talking about is Bruno DevTools here. So you can go here, you can see all the DevTools available here, and you can close that right now. So first, which we are going to see a DevTools a console. I just want to shout out two things here. Is that this console have two things like console and network. So in a network tab, you will see like what are the requests you have executed, and in a console you will see what are the things you have in the script, or if you want to debug something, so you will get all the things in console tab separately. So this is a script. If I want to execute this, I will go to network and just want to see the error logs and all this stuff. So I executed this and there is a executed request which is available here. If I go here and if I just maximize this, you can see that this is my request. I have this encoded variable here, but we are sending when we receive actual request in the response, it's actually sent by client to server, and from server we receive the end URL, the final URL you can say, and the method, the content type of headers and response. And if you want to see the more, these are the response headers, but if you want to see the more activity about logs and certificate proxy, if you have configured, we don't have any configured here, but if you want to see the SSL certificates and all this stuff information, you can click on the network tab and you can navigate and through and see the information. So this is the use case of network. And if you want to go console, so you can write a script, different script here. Just imagine I have a encoded variable here. It's actually showing the value when you hover over it. But if I want to see the value of it and just want to make sure that everything works correctly, so as you can write a simple loop here, just like if response dot URL dot includes. This is a simple JavaScript. If you're not aware of, this is just a simple stuff. Something you have to do inside of Bruno. And once you do that, you can just simply open this and you can say, I'm just checking one thing. If my request URL, if I hover it, you can see that request is echo Bruno. I just want to make sure that my URL includes the echo keyword, and if it's, then I will just simply say I found a request or any message. You can see that, and if I click here, you can see that request body. This is auto suggestion. So I save this, I will execute this request, and once you execute, you can see that I found a request because my response URL, if I go to network tab, you can see it here, or you can go to timeline. You can see my final URL looks like this, and my request is containing the word or including the word echo, and it's showing me that I have found a request which are we added here. So this is very simple use case, but imagine that you have a very large script here and you want to navigate through. If something is failing and you want to figure out what's happening there, you can put a console statement and you can just quickly figure out like, okay, this is a part of my request is not working correctly. I have to put correct logic, or you have to correct the particular logic there. So you can do that. So this is a simple use case of network and console. This is a bunch of stuff which you can explore. The information from here, the response request headers, network tabs, console, bunch of stuff. Just a basic example I already showed you, but the next dev tools which we are going to see. Just want to clear a timeline. Just make sure. Yeah. So the next thing which I want to show you, the Bruno dev tools. These are the dev tools which are already available there, and this console is which we recently introduced. This is really amazing and most awaited feature from the community. And I will close this. So we have a three different options: JSON to YAML, Prettify JSON, and JSON decoder. So I'm not going to show like all this stuff. Even a JWT decoder, I don't have any sample to show that. But if you want to prettify your JSON, imagine that you have a very not incorrect, but unstructured data of JSON. You want to correct that with the syntax and all this stuff. The same thing which Prettify extension do with your VS Code. So I'll just quickly get dummy data from ChatGPT, and I will show you that how we can modify that. So I have this dummy data I have added here, which is not formatted or something, and it just automatically prettify that. So this is a JSON data which we receive, which is a nice formatted, and you can add 2 tab space, 3 tab space, 4 tab space, up to you. So this is a tab space which you can add, and yeah. So this is how you can do. These are the dev tools, and you can also use JSON to prettify. You can add a JSON here to convert, and you can convert that into YAML, and you can see that my JSON data is converted to YAML. As you can see that ID, name, Ganesh, and all the variables, or uh, you can see the variables of my JSON data or values of my JSON data is appearing here in a YAML format. And the same for the JWT decoder. If you can add a JWT decoder, you can add that. I don't have any. We'll try with ChatGPT. We can get a simple. I don't think like it will work with this thing. So it will show and decode. So it's showing null. I'm not sure like it's using algorithm configured or something, or how to configure algorithm here. But yeah, you can actually use your JWT decoder if you want to decode something instead of using any third-party app. You can do that inside of Bruno without leaving the application, and you can prettify JSON data. You can convert that JSON data to JSON YAML, and same for the JWT decoder. So this is a basic about Bruno DevTools. The use case is very large. The things which can do is a lot of things you can do here, but I just showed you a basic sample because I want to keep this video small and straightforward to the point. What are the things you can possibly do with Bruno DevTools? There are a bunch of stuff which we are going to introduce in upcoming features. Stay tuned. Thanks for watching this video. Stay tuned and feel free to join our Discord server if you encounter an issue, or you want to discuss about APIs or anything you want to share. Just feel free to join Discord server. Link is below.